This is Kathianne Lewis, and here's a Wednesday faith lift. And it's not so much of a faith lift as it is a continual discussion around this theme for October at the Center for Spiritual Living in Seattle, which is about abundance, which is a universal principle. The universe is abundant. There's no lack of atoms to create what is needed to be experienced. And if you think about it, talk about an abundant universe. I remember when I was growing up and finding out that there was more than one galaxy, although the galaxy I was in had so many stars. And now every time we reach out into space, we discover more galaxies. This is an abundant universe, and we are a child, an expression of that abundant universe. But what happens is that we can create an experience of scarcity, which means that we don't have enough. We don't have enough time. We don't have enough resources. We don't have enough support. We don't have enough chance, we don't have enough opportunities, yada, 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 yada. And what I realize is that the ancient mystic teachers of what we call our Bible understood that, but they didn't know how to explain that to normal people who not only didn't read or write, but didn't have time to sit down and really contemplate things. So they told a story. And the story was about Adam and Eve living in a place of bliss called Eden, where everything that they wanted was supported and supplied, and they lived in harmony with not only the plants but also the animals, and they were childlike and lived an idyllic experience, which was most likely in their own mind. And then something happened. They started to believe in good and evil and duality, and the oneness was broken. And it says that God came into Eden or the garden, and they were hiding themselves because they were naked and they were ashamed. And God said to them, "Well, who told you you were naked? Who made you think that you should be ashamed?" is another way I would put it, because they'd been running around in the buff for a while, probably. And then not only were they ashamed, but they were also cast out of this idyllic garden, this wonderful experience of everything they needed being supplied and supported for them, or supplied for them. And God said, because you have eaten of this tree, you're going to be punished. Because you believe in right and wrong, because you believe in good and evil, you can't know oneness because you've divided things. And so you can't stay in this consciousness of unity with me. And you're going to have to struggle and earn your living by the sweat of your brow. So two things were created in that schism. One, shame. And how many of us carry that around with us? This idea that there's something wrong with me, and I can point to this and this and this and this that I've done wrong, but I'm always looking for what I might be doing wrong because I know there's something wrong with me, and I'm probably going to expose there's something not good about me to my family or my friends or someone. And we have this kind of background conversation that we're always trying to make ourselves worthy and good and seem okay in others' eyes. And this idea that we have to work hard. And so people work hard. We run around, we overcommit, we get time burdened. And we struggle. Sometimes not with our physical labor, but with at least our mental labor. And sometimes it's just to get by. Those two things came out of our belief in duality instead of oneness, and our sense of separation from our God. So even though we're going to talk about abundance, I hope that what happens this month is that we really heal that sense of separation. that sense of, I am separate from my God, therefore I'm on my own, and I have to prove myself, and I have to work really hard, and I'll probably never account for much. Now, not all of you think that, I know that, but so many do. So the more we heal even that idea in our mind, the more we lift others up to the place where they can start to heal it in their mind as well. And really heal at a deep level a sense of scarcity and a sense that we have to earn our blessings and that we have to prove our worth. Those things are too heavy on the human soul. And I think the ancient people knew that. So let's go back to the garden this year. This year, this lifetime, but especially this month. Let's go back to the garden and contemplate how the universe wants to support us, care for us, maintain us, and allow us to live a life of ease. Now think on that and let the journey begin. Bye for now.
Where are you now when darkness seems to win? Where are you now when the world is crumbling? Oh, I hear you say, look up, child. Hey, hey, look up, child. Hey, hey. Where are you now when all I feel is doubt? Where are you now when I can't figure it out? Oh, I hear you say, look up, child. Hey, hey, look up, child. Hey, hey, look up, child. Hey, hey, look up, child. Hey, hey. You're not threatened by the war, you're not shaking anymore. I know you're in control. Even in our suffering, even when it can't be seen, I know you're in control. Oh, I hear you say, look up, child. Hey, hey, look up, child. Hey, hey. You're not threatened by the war, you're not shaking anymore. I know you're in control. Even in our suffering, even when it can't be seen, I know you're in control. Oh, I hear you say, look up, child. Hey, hey, look up, child. Hey, hey, look up.